The alarm goes off just as the first rays of sunlight sneak through the curtains of your luxurious Paris apartment. You slowly open your eyes, and for a moment, you can't believe what you see in the mirror. Kylian Mbappé stares back at you. You are no longer just yourself. You're one of the most famous athletes on the planet, a World Cup winner, a superstar whose every move is watched by millions. After brushing your teeth and splashing cold water on your face, you start your morning stretch routine. Your body feels different, powerful, explosive, like every muscle is fine-tuned for speed. Breakfast arrives soon after. High-protein eggs, avocado, fruit, and hydration with water and electrolytes. While eating, you glance at your phone. Hundreds of messages, notifications, and news articles about tonight's big match. The world is waiting for you to step onto the pitch. Today, you are not just waking up as Kylian Mbappé. You are waking up as the hope of millions of fans. By 9 o'clock, you're already dressed in your training gear, walking into the club's private gym. The smell of fresh turf and polished weights fills the air. The coaching staff greets you with smiles and a few tactical notes for the day. Even though tonight is the real match, you need to keep your body sharp with light warm-up exercises and controlled training. You start with stretching, resistance bands, and short sprints on the treadmill. Every stride feels electric, your legs carrying you forward with ease. Coaches monitor your pace and heart rate, ensuring you don't overdo it before game time. After that, a light ball session begins, dribbling drills, sharp turns, quick finishes into the net. Every strike echoes through the empty indoor training pitch, a reminder that precision is just as important as power. As you towel off, you feel the calm before the storm. The match is hours away, but the energy is already building inside you. It's midday, and the city of Paris feels alive with anticipation. As you sit down for lunch at the training center, the energy in the air is different. Tonight is match day. The nutritionist has carefully prepared your meal: grilled chicken, quinoa, steamed vegetables, and plenty of water. Every bite is calculated fuel for what lies ahead. No heavy sauces, no distractions, just clean energy. While eating, you glance out the window and see a few fans already waiting outside, waving jerseys and posters with your name. Their excitement fuels you, but it also adds a heavy weight of responsibility. You're not just playing for yourself, you're playing for them, for the city, for your country. After lunch, you step into a quiet room set aside for players. Here, it's just you, your headphones, and your thoughts. You close your eyes and visualize the night ahead. The roar of the stadium, the feel of the ball at your feet, the moment you break away from defenders at lightning speed. You see yourself scoring. You see yourself winning. This mental rehearsal is as important as any training session. Confidence begins here, hours before the first whistle. Afternoon settles in, and the atmosphere grows heavier as you walk into the tactical meeting room. The entire squad is gathered around, players sitting in neat rows of chairs, eyes fixed on the giant screen at the front. Coaches roll through detailed match plans, formations, pressing strategies, and defensive adjustments tailored for tonight's opponent. You sit upright, fully focused, jotting down mental notes. The coach points at clips of the rival defenders, highlighting their weaknesses, slower turns, poor positioning under pressure. "This is where you strike," he says, glancing at you. You nod, knowing your speed and instinct will be critical weapons. The room is tense, but also electric with quiet confidence. Teammates exchange determined looks. Everyone understands what's at stake. For you, it's not just another match. It's about pride, legacy, and proving again why you are among the very best in the world. After the tactical session, there's a brief motivational talk. The words echo in your chest, reminding you that tonight is more than football. It's history in the making. You rise from your seat, heart pounding, ready for battle. The clock ticks closer to evening, and now the energy inside you begins to shift. The tactical meeting is over, and it's time to prepare in your own way. Back in the locker room, you sit quietly at your stall, carefully lacing up your favorite boots. You've worn them in dozens of big matches, and there's a comfort in the routine. The familiar squeak of the laces, the snug fit that feels like an extension of your own body. Music pumps through your headphones, a personal playlist designed to push your adrenaline higher with every beat. You scroll briefly through social media, seeing clips of fans already crowding outside the stadium, waving flags, painting their faces with your number. Their passion is fuel. By 17:30, you and your teammates gather your bags and head toward the team bus. Cameras flash as you step outside, the press capturing every move. Fans line the streets, chanting your name, holding banners high into the sky. You wave, trying to absorb their energy, but your mind is already locked in on the game. As the bus pulls away, the city lights blur past the tinted windows. The stadium is waiting, and with it, the roar of thousands of voices ready to erupt the moment you step on the pitch. The bus slows down as it approaches the stadium, and instantly, the roar of the crowd breaks through the tinted windows. Thousands of fans line the streets, waving scarves and chanting your name in unison. The sound is deafening, but it sends shivers down your spine. It's the kind of energy that only football can create. Stepping off the bus, you're immediately met with the flash of cameras and the echo of chants bouncing off the concrete walls. Security leads the team through a tunnel, where the atmosphere changes from chaotic to calm. Inside, the stadium's belly feels sacred, almost like a temple. The locker room smells of leather boots, fresh kits, and the faint tang of liniment. Your jersey hangs neatly in your stall, the number 7, glowing under the fluorescent lights. You sit down, slipping into the uniform, pulling the socks tight, and tying your boots once more, rituals that transform nerves into focus. Teammates laugh, some play music, others remain silent in their own worlds. You glance around and take a deep breath. Soon, the silence will be gone, replaced by 60,000 voices calling your name. For now, it's just you, the jersey, and the calm before the storm. The locker room doors swing open, and suddenly the muffled sound of the crowd becomes a thunderous roar. You and your teammates walk down the narrow tunnel, studs clicking against the concrete floor, the air heavy with anticipation. Every step brings you closer to the green battlefield, where history will be written tonight. As you emerge into the floodlights, the stadium explodes with noise. Fans leap from their seats, scarves wave in unison, chants of Mbappé, Mbappé, rise into the Paris night. The grass glistens under the lights, freshly cut, perfectly prepared for 90 minutes of war. You jog lightly across the pitch, taking in the sea of colors, your team's flags, rival banners, cameras flashing from every corner. The warm-up begins, short sprints, quick touches, powerful shots at goal. Every move feels sharp, your body perfectly tuned for speed and precision. You lock eyes with a few defenders from the opposing team. They know what you can do, and their nervous glances give you quiet confidence. The referee gathers both squads. The anthem plays, and you stand tall, chest out, hand over heart. The whistle is seconds away. This is no longer training, no longer preparation. This is the moment. The referee's whistle cuts through the roar of the crowd, and instantly the game explodes into life. The ball rolls across the pristine grass, boots clash, and the tempo is fierce. You sprint forward, already testing the defenders with your blistering pace. Every time you touch the ball, the crowd rises, expecting magic. The opposition presses hard, trying to close you down quickly, but your agility gives you the edge. One touch to the left, a sudden burst of speed, and you've left your marker behind. You glide across the pitch like lightning, every stride drawing gasps from the stands. On the 15th minute, you break free on the wing, cutting inside and firing a shot. The goalkeeper dives, fingertips pushing it just wide. The stadium groans, so close. You jog back, heart pounding, sweat already dripping, but your focus sharpens. Teammates feed you passes, trusting your ability to break open the defense. The crowd chants your name louder with every sprint. Even without scoring yet, your presence dominates the pitch, forcing the rival defenders deeper and deeper into their own box. The first half is a battle, clashes in midfield, crunching tackles, near chances. But you can feel it coming. The goal is waiting. The night ends where it began, in the calm of your apartment. The city is quiet now, but the echoes of the stadium still ring in your ears. You drop your bag, kick off your shoes, and sink into the couch. A replay of the game plays softly on TV. You watch your goal again, This time from the commentator's perspective, smiling as the crowd's roar fills the room. You grab a journal and write down a few notes about the game, about the feeling, about the future. Fame, pressure, and glory all swirl together. But at the heart of it, you are still a boy who fell in love with a ball. Tonight, that boy lived his dream again. Sleep eventually takes you, the city lights glowing faintly through the curtains. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, new matches, new expectations. But for now, you are at peace. Kylian Mbappé, champion, icon, and dreamer.